Good afternoon, Pokésports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. Today, we're playing with Shelf-Elf. Now, if you've seen the previous video that I did on Explosion Tech, right, you might have noticed Regieleki, Tera Normal Gem Regieleki beside a Hisuian Zoroark. It's a banger of a team. And so Aquamoth over on the Discord went and created a team that was also pretty sweet using Azelf. Azelf is another Pokemon that can learn Explosion and has a pretty decently high attack stat to use it. So you go in Tera Normal to get that extra damage off on your Explosion. You also have Choice Scarf if you want to U-turn out on your first turn. Maybe you want to Trick on your first turn, have some fun little shenanigans like that. And then you have Play Rough as well in case you want to do a little bit of damage without using your Explosion tech. Beside that, you can bring in Zoroark. Now, Zoroark illusions itself, it disguises itself as one of the other Pokemon. Maybe it's an Iron Bundle, maybe it's an Urshifu, Dondozo, Tatsugiri. Makes your opponents think that it's a certain type of Pokemon that they should be wary against. So they go and use certain attacks on it, like Fake Out, like Close Combat. Those two moves specifically, they don't work on Zoroark because it is Normal and Ghost, which goes right through it. So you have that first turn of some like little trickiness, because people's eyes deceive them often. And then in the back, you've got your Iron Bundle, your Urshifu that you have admittedly shown your opponent with your illusion, but this time you can actually use them to full advantage, right? You have the booster energy to up the speed on Iron Bundle. You have a Sucker Punch on Urshifu to get that extra damage in super quick. And then Dondozo Tatsugiri you could also bring in to really trip up your opponent, because Dondozo Tatsugiri still works really well in this format. So really excited to go and use this team. Let's hop onto the battle arena. Let's see what we can do on the dance floor with this team. All right, come join me now. All right, my first opponent's name is Zerk. And you know what? I like that they're bringing the Hisuian Arcanine, but I gotta say, there's no ghosts on this team. And when there's no ghosts, I explosts. That's what I always say. Gotta bring Ruby and Altair. Because I love this combo so much. I just think it's so good. After the last time I brought it, and I'm sure I said this in the intro as well, it's just so good. And then once you explode, you can just bring in the Dondozo and Catherine. What's that? I can't even see what that name is. What is that name? Hold on. I'll tell you what the name is. That's Pen and Darius. Pen is the Iron Bundle and Darius is the Dondozo. Like it a lot. All right, let's go with this team. I mean, I do like the idea of bringing in the Urshifu. I like the idea of bringing in the Iron Bundle, but I just really want to try this combo right now, you know? I feel like they're just, rarely going to see that coming. Arcanine and Chien-Pao, wonderful. Someone's about to see a Focus Sash. So they see the Tatsugiri and they're like, oh, they must know. They must know that Tatsugiri is Zoroark. But at the same time, they might be like, but what if it isn't? We're going to go Normal Explosion here. That's perfect. Normal Explosion into Hyper Voice will hit both. And I think that's kind of what I want to do here. There's no point in hitting Flamethrower. Explosion's going to bring Chien-Pao down to Sash for sure. I almost want to Shadow Ball, but I'm just going to go for the Hyper Voice here. Okay. Double Normal types on the field. Double Normal types, everybody. Watch out for the double Normal types. Azelf is big Normal Gem energy. Except it doesn't have the Normal Gem. It has Choice Scarf. Which honestly, I miss from the Regieleki team. If you didn't see the Regieleki team, make sure you go and watch that. But I miss the inability to have the Normal Gem. But hey, look at how much damage that did. That did good damage. Azelf goes down. Imagine if I could bring out the Tatsugiri, or not the Tatsugiri, the Dondozo right now, and it eats the Zoroark. It's like, that's not what that's supposed to be. It's a big head smash on Ruby. That's going to bring it down to its own Sash. It's probably going to go down, actually, before Chien-Pao gets a chance to do anything. Still, we have Dondozo. That's the luckiest miss that I've ever had in my life. Oh, that's such an easy win. And disconnected. No? Okay. We're not playing that game. Here comes URSALUNA. They haven't terastallized, so that's something I need to keep in mind. Still, I think now would be a good time to swap out Ruby. Swap out Ruby for the Tatsugiri. Just every time, always. No point in going for Earthquake. I think I just need to take out the URSALUNA if I can. Yeah, I think I do. I just need to take out URSALUNA. So we swap out that for Catherine. I kind of wish that it took the illusion of Dondozo instead. Actually, no, that wouldn't have helped. I'm thinking that, like, oh, I wish it didn't show the Tatsugiri at first, but showing the Dondozo is just as bad. It makes them, know what the last two Pokemon are going to be, and they can kind of play around that. So maybe that's why we're bringing the Iron Bundle and the Urshifu, so that they think that there's something a little differently threatening on the field. Because when you see a Tatsugiri on the field, you're like, nah, whatever, let's just not target that. It's a Tatsugiri. Either it's going to flip into a Dondozo's mouth and the attack I use is going to do nothing, or... Oh, I'm kind of glad that it went Tera Ground. I'm going to outspeed that for sure. Eat a Wave Crash, bud. And there goes your Tera. There goes like most of my HP too, but that's okay, right? Yeah, that's a good quarter. Oh, right. Just Catherine avoided the attack. I was like, oh no, did they miss the Dondozo too? No, they didn't. Nah. Okay, so at this point, I think we're pretty good, right? We just Wave Crash for the win. Battle's canceled. Yeah. Ooh, I love Zoroark so much. Oh, I love Zoroark so much. Zoroark Explosion is just such a nasty, nasty little bug. Okay, sweet. Now, I think next game, let's really try and send out Iron Bundle Urshifu if there are no ghosts. Because really, this strategy does get hard stopped by just the singular ghost type, right? Explosion just won't go through. So, let's go into the battle arena. Let's do game number 2. Let's go. All right, next battle is up against Over, who's going to bring nasty Pokemon. Whoa. I mean, none of them are ghosts, right? So we do the same thing, but Casual, man. Casual can get a little scary sometimes. Well, okay, Scary deserves Scary, right? So we're going to bring Urshifu and Iron Bundle. Is there really no need to bring the Dondozo Tatsugiri? I don't think there's a need to bring it. No. Like, I can see Earthquake doing well against the Zacian. I can see Wave Crash doing well against the Charizard and the Groudon, but no, I think we play the Urshifu game. For the sole reason that I would need Dondozo to carry like really hard against most of that team. And if they're all heavy hitters, then Dondozo has a higher chance of going down. If Dondozo goes down, then Tatsugiri's a sitting duck. Not really super helpful, right? So we'll just go for it as is. Okay, so battle up against Over. Now, it's a good sign that he didn't do anything to his trainer card. Either that means he's only been playing this game and knows too much about it. Oh, that's scary. Solar Power Charizard with Drought. Okay. Gonna have to hope that Explosion does quite a bit. And I think it will. Why wouldn't it, right? I can even go for a Flamethrower for that extra damage. It wouldn't do more than Hyper Voice, actually. Nah, Hyper Voice is still the way to go. We go for Hyper Voice. What is Zoroark right now? Oh, it's Iron Bundle. Okay. I don't see either of them going for anything that like wouldn't bring Zoroark to its knees, but that's okay. That is A-okay. Here comes Super Speedy Azelf. Go for the explosion. Yeah. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, I love that crit. I love that crit. I knew it would KO the Charizard. I didn't know that the Groudon would be going down. I love it so much. Pen used Hyper Voice, and it's like, why does this penguin have Hyper Voice? You know what? I will. Will I? Yes. Yeah, I will. I'm going to send out Pen. Why is Pen beside Pen? What's going on? They know exactly what's going on. Why am I like this? Anyway, Walking Wake's coming out beside Mewtwo. They're going to have to make a choice which one to go for. It's exerting its pressure. The important reason that I sent out Iron Bundle was 1, so its speed could go up, but 2, is a special attack? Yeah, okay. So that I can lower their speeds. It's important that I don't go for Freeze Dry right now, even though that'll do pretty good damage, I think, against Walking Wake. Wait. I talked myself out of it. I want to attack Walking Wake. I really, really, really want to take Walking Wake out right now before it becomes a problem. And then I can Shadow Ball the Mewtwo. I could Shadow Ball the Mewtwo, or I could Hyper Voice them both. I'm going to Shadow Ball the Walking Wake. I want to take that down because Urshifu can do it. Urshifu can take out the Mewtwo. Ah, perfect. Perfect. And that's why I Shadow Balled the Walking Wake, because if I do take out the Walking Wake, then Pen number 2... Nah, that's fine. Pen number 2, the Zoroark, can use a Shadow Ball in the Mewtwo. Here it goes. Cool. Then Urshifu's sitting there, one-on-one, I don't even need the Zoroark. I can just go for Sucker Punches here all day. Sucker Punch, Hyper Voice, why not? End it with a Scream. Zoroark is pretty sweet, gotta say. Yeah, just hit it with a Sucker Punch, there you go. Mewtwo goes down. It's over. It's over. Okay, easy peasy game 2. Let's move on to game 3. We're facing Legends and we're taking them down one by one, folks. Let's go. Now, this is interesting. I haven't seen a Kleavor yet. It's the first time I've seen a Kleavor. You know what else this is the first time I've seen is a Ghost. There is a Ghost on this team. I feel like I can still bring the same thing, but let's go into a different way to play this game. Play this team. Seeing that Ghost, I'm thinking that I can maybe use Azelf's trick to do something kind of funny. But let's just see what my other options here are. I don't think I can bring the Dondozo because there's the Gastro there, there's the Amoonguss there, there's the Goodra there. It's just not a good pick. Urshifu and Iron Bundle are definitely the picks. The thing is, with this team, if you don't go the Azelf and Zoroark lead, you can't really go too much else. You can bring the Dondozo and Iron Bundle and swap out Iron Bundle into Tatsugiri, or Dondozo and Urshifu and swap out Urshifu into Tatsugiri. I mean, heck, you could even go Dondozo Azelf and go U-turn and swap into Tatsugiri. Oh, wait a minute. That's a really good play. I'm not going to do that for this one. I can't. For all the reasons that I listed about why I'm not bringing Dondozo. But if I have to do a game 4, because it's looking like these games are going way too fast, then maybe I'll even try that next time. That looks kind of fun. Is that what Aquamoth said here? I'm looking at Aquamoth's description for this team. I was going to post this team and I realized it's pretty similar to the one before. Yeah, that's fine. The common lead is Azelf Zoroark disguised as Dondozo, and then boom, Hyper Voice, and hopefully take 2 KOs. Then the real Dozo can come in and Zoroark switches out for Tatsu. Yeah, that makes sense. Dozo Giri is still a menace for this format. The other mode is not bringing Dondozo at all and disguised as Bundle or Urshi, baiting some fighting type attacks or fake out. Yeah. Okay. We'll deal with this first. I like Flamethrower here. I really, really like Flamethrower on Moongus. Sure, let's just go for it, right? I could go for a trick. I don't think I'm going to go for a trick unless one of them swaps into... If the Amoonguss swaps into, what's his face? Skeledirge and Cleavor protects, that is the one situation that would make me rip this mic off of its stand and throw it into the ravine. But thankfully that's not going to happen. That would be the most horrendous outplay that I would have ever seen. Okay, Amoonguss is using Rage Powder. That's fine. I am enraged. Now, who do I take out with this explosion? Anybody? Nobody? Why is he exploding? What? Doesn't affect Urshifu? What do you mean? I'm sorry I keep saying that. I'm done. Anyway, Azelf goes down, as is expected. That's just kind of what Azelf does. It's fine. Then we take a big step. Urshifu Flamethrower is spooky. And the Stone Axe is going to bring me down, but not actually down to my sash. At this point, though, I'm pretty sure I can bring out Pimpin. He already knows what's in the back. Now let's bring out Pimpin. Yeah, this might be an Icy Wind. Yeah, okay. Well, here we go. I don't see the Gastrodon taking out my my Iron Bundle in one shot. So I might as well try and take out the Cleavor. If I'm doing that, I should solo target that. And I don't really need to Icy... Yes, I do need to Icy Wind. I'm worried about Zoroark underspeeding the Cleavor because I'm not actually sure of its speed. I'm going to withdraw the Gastrodon, actually. Okay. Oh, they had the Skeledirge the whole time. Okay. I'm glad that I'm going for the single target Shadow Ball then. Good. Cleavor's speed goes down. Shadow Ball's going to KO, I think. That's stab and normally effective. Yeah, there it goes. Sweet. The rest of the game seems pretty self-explanatory, right? Freeze Dry the Gastrodon. Shadow Ball the Skeledirge. It all just works, you know? I love it when a team just works. All right, let's go for Shadow Ball on the Skeledirge and a Freeze Dry on the Gastro. If any of these Pokemon, if any of these Pokemon live through this, what I was going to say, I still had Urshifu in the back. If both of the Pokemon had lived, that probably wouldn't have happened. Anyway, I do want to try a couple of other things with Azelf's kit, because I feel like I've only really explored the explosion on turn 1 deal. And I want to see what else I can do with it. So let's go into game 4. Why not? We're like 20 minutes into the video. Okay, cool. Let's go. All right, going up against this team is a lot more Regulation D focused. But I feel like I can save the explosion tactics for later on. I still do feel like I could save the explosion tactics for later on. So if I bring out Altair and Dondozo, that's what I wanted to try. If I bring out Altair and Dondozo, and then in third... Hey? No. Yes? Yes. Altera and Dozo, and then in the back I have Catherine and something else. Catherine and... Is it Urshifu? Yes. No. No, it's Bundle. It's Bundle because I can freeze dry the Tornadus and the Amoonguss and the Landorus. I have a very good time with that. Okay. You know, the three genies. Landorus, Tornadus, Amoonguss. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm optimistic about this plan. I think that'll work. And we'll see exactly what happens here, right? We're going to go for Azelf and Dondozo at first. I'm going to, instead of Explosion, I'm this time going to U-turn and do something with Dondozo. Either I'm going to Earthquake or I'm going to Order Up or Wave Crash, really. No, well, I'm not going to Earthquake, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, we've got the two genies there. That's not so bad. My attack's going to fall, but it's fine. My attack's going to go right back up in a second. I think I would like to trick. Yes, I would like to trick this Tornadus, actually. I could Terrasilize. I'm not going to. I'm just going to hit it. I'm going to hit it with a -1, no Tatsugiri, but I don't need it this turn. Okay, they're going to Terrasilize the Landorus into flying, which is fine. Very, very interesting. But I am going to lock this guy into Tailwind, so that's pretty important here. Not going to affect the Landorus, and it's not going to affect my guy. Good. Good. It's not going to affect the Tornadus. I said the Landorus earlier. I meant the Tornadus. Anyway, Dondozo with the lefties is going to be real good here. I am a little slower on my Azelf. I keep forgetting the name. My Azelf is a little slower, so I should probably hard swap into the Tatsu. But at this point, Wave Crash doesn't matter. I should probably just go for an Order Up. Take that out. They're going to have to do something about the Tornadus. This might be a good chance to catch a nice switch. If I use Order Up on any of those, I'm in a pretty decent position. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll use Order Up on that slot. They're going to have to bring that back, right? They're not, actually. Wait a second. Because I was swapped out first. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. My attack rose sharply, my special attack. I am going to live the next Earthquake like nobody's business. Oh. Oh, it's Choice Scarved for the next attack because it hadn't gone yet. Ah, because of Prankster. Okay. I messed that up. Totally forgot how that worked. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to not take that out. Interesting. My attack's going to go up, though. Glad that I'm not Terrastilizing. Wait, what did the Lando do? Did it go for Earthquake as well? I must have blacked out during that. Yeah, there's no rain on the field. You can't put rain. You're locked into your attack, buddy. 69 health. Okay, with the nice HP, I'm going to go for Order Up. I'm going to take out the Lando now. Yeah. Real important that I take out the Lando. I think next turn, if I protect with Dondozo, I can bait out the Tailwind. Yeah. Yeah, if I protect next turn, then the Tailwind's going to go away. Hello. Is it just the one turn? It's this. Tailwind 1 out of 4. Yeah, that's perfect. Lots of good reasons for me to protect here. Not only will that bait out the last Tailwind turn, but it will also save me some damage and it'll also heal up some damage. Dondozo players, unite. Catherine's going to avoid it. Darius going to protect. And again, he's locked into it. He is locked in to Bleak Windstorm. We know how much damage Bleak Windstorm does, aka not much. And Sacred Sword won't really do all that much. Although I'm tempted to go for it. I will go for it. Because I would like to take the Chien-Pao. Oh, you monster. You monster. Regardless, Order Up is still going to do some damage. Good. My attack's going to go up. And I'm going to heal up a little bit. I need to do more damage to the Chien-Pao. I need to take it out this turn. We're going to go for this. Good. Catherine's still evading. We're happy. All right, so now is when Pen's going to go for Icy Wind. We're going to try and slow the Chien-Pao down. We're going to try and KO, I believe, Yeah, Icy Wind will do it, right? Icy Wind, Muddy Water should KO both of them, if not just the Tornadoes. Yeah. So at least we brought that speed down. Here comes a Sacred Sword. That's painful on Pen. Maybe that should have been the Draco Meteor. To be honest, I don't know why I looked at Muddy Water and was like, that's the one. But it doesn't matter. We're good. Now, I have saved Terastallization this whole game for specifically this moment. It's Urshifu. It's Rapid Strikes. That's fine, but there's really no point in going for Protect now, is there? Oh, yes, there is. Oh, but Play Rough. No. We Tera Normal Explosion this. I looked at that. I was like, but Play Rough. No. I wish that I could have seen what would have just happened. I wish I could have seen that. That would have been so much fun. You Terastallize normal the Azelf, you protect the Tatsugiri, you go for Explosion. It doesn't affect Tatsugiri, it takes out the Urshifu. Urshifu might have attacked the Tatsugiri, that would have done some damage, but it could have attacked the Azelf and done some damage there as well, but who knows? Who knows what would have happened? It was a Rapid Strikes, not a Single Strike, so that they didn't have any dark moves. I was a little scared of that. But I was Terastallizing normal anyway, so that wouldn't have been super effective either. Anyway, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this team. Shelf Elf is a win for me. Aquamoth, thank you so much for supplying this team. Folks, if you would like to go and submit your teams, you can do so over on the Discord, over at Pokésports.info, link down in the description. Just give us your rental code and your PokePaste. We might use your team to play around in the battle arena and the casual ladder until Regulation D officially starts. And then, you know what? We have all of these teams that we might actually want to use. these potentially meta-breaking, meta-defining teams. I'm going to be choosing a couple of them going into Regulation D. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. I've been Mike. I play with 2 Pokemon on the field, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.